this is Crystal Rose. I'm a comfy soul. Welcome to the channel. I'm going to do your reading, and I may or may not give you some kind of advice from Rebel Deck and or Angel Answers by Radley Valentine. Probably both. We'll see. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. Whoa! Something just happened to my tongue. It's itching. The tip of my tongue just started itching. Why? What does that mean? Does that mean anything? Hold on, let me look this up. Because first of all, whose tongue itches and why does that happen? I just took a sip of water too. Let me see. Spiritual meaning of tongue itching. What? Heightened intuition and psychic abilities. The interpretation stems from the belief that the tongue is the organ of taste and speech, which are associated with the ability to perceive and communicate subtle energies and messages. Woo! Definitely always pay attention to what's happening in your body and what's going on. Everything is a message. Everything is discernible. Everything is translatable into some form of message. Amazing. That was amazing. Okay, so apparently your intuition's kicking off. You have abilities that you may or may not be ignoring. And you're a badass and you need to do something magical and incredible. I mean, it's pretty simple now, isn't it? Right? It's just, that was a very specific message, you know? Like, I couldn't have made that up. I wasn't thinking that, you know what I mean? Now, if I would have known it, then this would just be some giant act that I'd be putting on, and I am not an actress. All right. Your situation. Oh, why? We just had this beautiful, amazing energy, and then you show up as the Five of Swords with this broken head. Why are you hurting your brain when you're so magical and amazing and all your intuition is popping off like crazy? Like you're giving me the reading before I even freaking pull a card. You know what I mean? Why is your head broken when you're so dope? Get functified. I don't know why I said that. I just feel like you have an energy that needs to express. Know what I mean? Let me see. Eight of Cups. What are you letting go of? Walking away and letting go. Oh, is something ending? Is that why your intuition's popping off? What is your intuition going off on? Let's see what's happening. Oh, this flipped over. The Wheel. Fortune, destiny, things are moving no matter what. Luck is saying, let's go, bitches. So something's happening. Something's moving forward. There is destiny here. Whatever it is, it's meant to happen that way. That's how it's supposed to be. So tell me, how's it gonna be? Okay. Oh, you know what? Did they want me to look that up? Hold on. I can't even think of what that song is right now. That's just what I heard. Tell me, how's it gonna be? Lyrics. How's it gonna be? Third Eye Blind. I'm only pretty sure that I can't take any more. Or your head is definitely exploding. For sure. Before you take a swing, I wonder what we are fighting for. When I say out loud, I want to get out of this. I wonder if there's anything I'm going to miss. Ooh. I wonder how it's going to be when you don't know me. How it's going to be when you're sure I'm not there. How it's going to be when there's no one there to talk to between you and me. Because I don't care how it's going to be. So you're letting go of something. You're letting go of a situation. You're letting go of something that's broken your head, that's left you overthinking, and you're ready to walk away. I always advise doing that. I don't care if this is a soulmate, your destiny, your twin flame, an ex-husband, the boyfriend you were just dating, the whatever. Like, there's no need for this kind of conflict where you're begging for communication and connection. Wow. I cannot make this up. Something told me to keep scrolling. There's a shouting match, sharp as a thumbnail scratch, a silence I can't ignore, like the hammock by the doorway we spent time in swings empty. Don't see lightning like last fall when it was always about to hit me. Wow. I swear I just said something about sitting in a hammock swing in the... What was it? Oh, which one did I just do? Hold on. I can't remember if it was, I think it was the Scorpio reading I just did. Or at the beginning of yours. I don't even know what I said. I think it was the Scorpio reading I just did. Yeah. Yeah, it was Scorpio. Because they had a writing task to do. And I was picturing them in the hammock swing. And here it says, like the hammock by the doorway, we spend time in swings empty. A silence I can't ignore. Woo, there's something heavy on your mind. And then there's the Ten of Pentacles, this idea of family. So this is someone you probably had children with, were married to, had a family with. That's what you're letting go of. And realizing, I'm done, yo. Like official over and out. Mercury retrograde has spoken, and we are no longer. We are no longer. Knight of Pentacles. So, here's you going off to make some coin. Let me see something. I want to ask a clarifying question. Because there's this idea of... Or hold on, is this what you're worried about? Tell me what you're worried about. Why is your head broken? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, you're showing up as the King of Swords. You're like cursing this person who's moving on and doing them and finding a family and looks like they have money and they're fine and they're taking off and it's like a giant fuck you to them, right? Pardon me if I'm overstepping any boundaries, but that's what I'm getting so far. Yeah, there's the conflict. It's like a competition. How dare they move on? How dare this happen? How dare, you know, how can they get this and I don't have this? That kind of thing, right? Why are they happy and I'm not? Type of stuff. But you're not quite so catty. It's not quite that. It's more about how it should have been, or what you thought it would be, or how it was supposed to turn out and it didn't. This idea, this picture, right? Okay, so tell me more about this Ten of Pentacles and this Knight of Pentacles, because there's like money and family and sharing and more than enough to go around. There's like all this, right? So this is where I was picking up, like maybe this is how you're viewing the other person, right? Tell me about this other person or whatever you're walking away from. Show me that. The Moon card, there's the shadow work. The Empress, the Seven of Wands, which is having your own passions. And the Nine of Cups, your own fulfillment. I swear to you, this is the solution. It is the comparison. It's looking at that other thing. And then seeing the shadow work of having to create your own stuff or birthing your own endeavor. Or maybe this person went off and started a family and got pregnant and blah, blah, blah. But there's these things that happened. But the answer is fulfill yourself. Fulfill your own passions and be personally content. Find your sense of purpose. Do that thing. And then watch yourself feel free and not stuck. Like, you don't understand. Like, let me paint a picture for you real quick. Somebody gets somebody else pregnant or dives back into a situation where like, okay, I'm gonna, commit to wife number 2 or whatever, right? Or I didn't marry you and I'm marrying this one. Something like that, right? You don't know all of the reasons that somebody's doing that. Maybe that person has some money. Maybe that's the reason. Oh, they've got some money. They got a nice house. combined, we've got a good picture, and we'll be very happy, and I'll have some support. I can have financial help moving forward. They don't make me pay for everything or whatever, right? But you don't understand that that is like convenience. That's a marriage of convenience. That's a marriage of it just kind of works. Now, in your brain, you're probably like, that's what I want. I just want someone to share finances and move forward and this and that. But that's not destiny. That's not happiness. That's making something work just because you can, right? It's, you can choose a partner and you can do things with people like that and not be all in it with your heart, right? What you're seeking is not in this person. It is in fulfilling your own passion. It is in doing your own thing. It's having a life purpose and fulfilling that. You understand? It's not, and it's not, oh, I have to be alone and I got to do this by myself. No, that is the step that is the thing in between you and the person you're supposed to be with. And maybe you're with them now and you don't recognize them because you're not fulfilling your own sense of purpose and your own passion. You're not making yourself happy. Because this is about emotional happiness and fulfilling your own passions. But you're stuck on this idea of ease and money, or somebody else has it better. See, and there it is. There's a lack mentality. 5 of Pentacles. I only have half and they have everything. That's not true. It's your perspective. And you have that perspective because you're not working on your own thing. What do you want them to know, Spirit? Page of Swords. A truth coming in, having some clarity. 2 of Cups, love. 10 of Wands, moving on and letting go. And the Emperor, they're telling me one more. Ace of Wands. This is totally about you being a boss. You're breaking your head about romance, whether that's the other person moving on or you wanting to move on and be happy and in love and connected and all that. But the truth is, what's going to make you happy is letting go of this idea and bossing up. 10 of Wands and the Emperor, letting go and moving on and being your own boss, or at least appreciating what's in front of you, like love the one you're with type thing, because that person might be taking care of you and you're thinking about somebody that got away from the past and not appreciating what's in front of you now. Like maybe that situation and what didn't work out is what's preventing you from being energetically open to allowing something beautiful to come in. Maybe something good has come in and you rejected it because it didn't feel or look right because you were comparing it to this other thing. There's a lot of variables here. Remember, it's a general reading, so sorry, I'm trying to cover all the bases here, okay? If you'd like a personal read, please come into comfysoul.com, link down below, and I promise you, we will sort it out very specifically. See, 9 of Pentacles. It's a money thing for you, that somehow money is tied to happiness, but it is when you've fulfilled your own sense of purpose. Then you can be happy with the money. If you're doing something you hate, but they pay you a shit ton of money, you're still going to kind of hate it. You might buy nice things sometimes, but you'll still have disdain for your life. You'll still be snickering about how it was acquired or how many hours you worked to get it, kind of thing, right? Tell me something about the past. The Fool, the Judgment, and the Page of Cups. I think you just went for something, got married, got hurt, and then it ended. And then you were like, damn. That's what it looks like. If that's true, say you got me. Write it down in the comments like you figured me out. Like that picture didn't go the way you thought it was going to go, right? Okay, so now what? What's in the future for you then? Grab this one. 7 of Cups, choices and fantasies. 9 of Wands, your discipline, your motivation moving forward. And the Knight of Cups, I am telling you, and I am telling you, I'm not going. You're the best thing I ever seen. And darling, there's no way. No way you're living without you. You have a choice to be self-disciplined and self-motivated, and you will absolutely attract romance and your perfect knight in shining armor. And whether or not they're already there and you don't recognize them, or you attract somebody new, is irrelevant. The point is, it will be there when you're ready to see it, once you've started doing something for you, because that's what's missing. You might be with your perfect partner right now and not even recognize them as your soulmate because you're not fulfilling your own sense of purpose. You're happy. You have choices. What is this this fantasy thing you got going on? What are these choices, options, fantasy? Tell me about this. Is it making a choice? Is it fantasizing about something? It's this hope without action. It's the star card. I hope, I wish, I want. Okay. So then they show you how, but you got to keep doing it. It's not an overnight fix. It's not like, I'm going to do this just long enough for Prince Charming to show up. You might get a teaser Prince. You might get the pre-Prince that shows you how close you could have been, but you didn't follow through. So now we got to take him away and bring you another one. They're showing me a Kleenex box. Specifically, I said Kleenex, like vintage style. I know I should have said like tissue, which is, you know, the non-branded version. But they're showing me like you pulling Kleenex and pulling it, pulling it, and pulling it, pulling it, and tossing it. It's like you're not even using the other half of it, or not even fully blowing into it, or not even using it. You might like wipe something and toss it, and then, oh, I'm going to blow my nose and then toss this one, which definitely don't wipe your face after you blow your nose. But my point is, it's like you're crying about it and you're going through this box of tissues when the answer's in front of you, and it's just take care of you. You're not going to do this alone, and you're not by yourself. You have support, but you will have even more support and emotional, the way you want it, if you fulfill your own sense of purpose and personal fulfillment first. Yep. You're looking at spilled milk, 5 of Cups. You're looking at what went wrong. Look forward and look at where you can take control of your own happiness. Okay, let's get you some advice from the Rebel deck. And then, fair warning, if you've not seen me use the Rebel deck, it is harsh. It is touting itself as the tarot with attitude. There's an angry little unicorn on the front. And whatever you get is what you get, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. And then I'll give you something lovely from Angel Answers right after that, okay? Or hopefully it'll be lovely. We'll see. I don't know. It is what it is, right? I'll try to deliver it in a loving way. Believe what you see. Face reality or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. Woo! I've had this come to Jesus moment, I don't know how many times, but here I am on YouTube doing the damn thing, right? Or one of the things. I'm building something else too. You'll see that in a minute. But yes, I am telling you, this is no joke. Like, the one thing that you want is being held behind you, refusing to fulfill your own passion and just act independently. Without the story that you're screwed, you're going to be alone forever, everyone else gets but you. None of that's true. This is just what you're telling yourself. What was on the back of this? Choose bravely. Believe what you see. Like, what you have around you is this moment in time. It's this stopping point in this moment. That doesn't mean there isn't more beyond that. It's like where you shine your flashlight in a dark room is the only thing you're going to see. Even though the room is filled with shit, you're not seeing it because you're only shining your light in one location, right? Fuck, shit is about to get real, and fuck, you need your people around you. Something's happening. The universe is going to shove you. Something major is going down. You're being shoved in the direction of fulfilling this purpose. So get ready. Get started and do it on your terms before everything falls apart around you and you're forced to do it under some form of stress. That is a fair warning. I'm telling you, if you ignore what you want, the universe will come in because you keep crying and begging for it. Eat some yummy shit, bacon, chocolate, beer, get some. Step away from the crazy-making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. You're like trying too hard to control things around you, the situation, fix your body and do all these things that aren't going to get fixed without you serving your purpose. Show up and your body will fix itself. It will heal because those emotions will heal by serving your purpose and sharing your amazing gifts. Come to me for a personal reading if you want to work on what your gift is, if you want to be pointed in a direction of where you could focus your energies, or you want greater detail than these few minutes about how you doing this makes this happen, because I can totally break down the entire process, feeling by feeling, action by action, and show you why that plan is built that way for you. And one more. Boom, boom, boom. What do we got? What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. They are not joking around anymore. Spirit is not messing with you. It's go time right now. No more pity party. We're moving on and we're getting shit done. Mercury retrograde, baby. Reflection. Okay, let me get you something from Angel Answers. And we will move on. Thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate you. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of my new setup. Do you like it? Do you hate it? What do you think of the lazy dogs in the back? Did you even notice them? Or did they blend into the sheepskin? Oh, I got two. Let's go. What do we got? Indigo and crystal children, and you know what to do. You may have a sensitive child. You might be a sensitive child. You might be on the spectrum. You might be neurodivergent, or your child may be. There's a reason for this. You are meant to work with the sensitivities. You're not meant to ignore your feelings. You're meant to dive into them. So we have Archangel Metatron that says you have a bond with children. In particular, I like that word, particular. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So you can work with children that are sensitive. You can work with sensitive people's inner child. You know how to work with people's feelings. It's that mom energy. You would do best to use that mom energy. And that doesn't mean just females having a purpose in that. This is nurses, doctors, people who write beautiful things and share those thoughts and feelings with people, being able to coach people through different perspectives. Well, maybe this happened and maybe that happened, and you know, see things this way, and just the ability to provide perspective and hug someone through their pain. And I know you're probably like, oh, I do that no problem all the time for other people, just not myself. Well, maybe doing that for other people and getting paid will make you feel better and would be fulfilling for you. Do you understand? Okay. You know what to do? Archangel Uriel. This is the angel of purpose. So if you've had light bulbs blowing out at your house, or flickering lights, or something having to do with lights, that's Uriel. Okay. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. And he's basically holding up a lantern so he can see ahead of himself. And what did I say about the flashlight scenario? Right? Boom. I'm going to leave it there. I think I've done my work here. You have a purpose. And when you start to serve it, and instead of thinking of it as work, thinking of it as working for yourself in a fun way that is so fulfilling. It makes you feel so amazing and automatically, magically attracts somebody in the romantic sense, right? All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.